COPA is an independent agency with the City of Chicago that is tasked with receiving complaints of police misconduct.
As most Chicagoans know, issues of police reform are pretty important here in our city. Obviously, it's become a very important issue nationally, but here in Chicago, we've had a couple different incidents, times in our history in which it's become really important and urgent for the city to address issues of police accountability.
The reason why COPA exists today is primarily what happened in the past, is particularly around the murder of Laquan McDonald, and there being an appearance of lack of transparency. As much of what we do is we go out into the community, particularly with young people, and participating in career days, mock investigations, allowing young people to come into our office and view our operations. We are a partner in the safety for all Chicagoans, and part of that is being able to take complaints, investigate them properly with the utmost integrity, and then having timely results that people can trust.
One of the things that stands out to me the most is our familiar working relationships. We operate as a family. Our familial working relationship is what brings us all here every day. We learn to trust each other. We learn to rely on each other. We learn to work as a smaller portion of the Chicago community.
How COPA interacts with the community, it's actually wonderful. I have to say, COPA tries to put themselves out there. We respond to community churches and libraries and schools, and we help clean the community. We go to the police academy and talk to police recruits and tell them who we are and what we do and our expectations of what's to come, if they come to our office.
We spent the last 5 years since COPA came into existence in 2017 really honing our craft, really making sure that our staff is well trained, well prepared, able to meet the moment for the rigors of what's required from these investigations and their outcomes.
I enjoy a challenge. The entirety of my time with the agency has been one challenge after another, all of them in the public interest of improving the accountability system and putting in COPA ultimately as a valuable component of that.
It's really important to make sure that our entire community has as much access to this information, as much transparency around these issues as possible. Not just trust with the community that we're trying to build, or politicians or other aspects of government. It's also trust with our police officers. They need to know that when one of their incidents is in our investigative jurisdiction, that it's going to be fair and it's going to be a process that they understand.
When we are doing things from an evidence-based way, we believe that we are producing justice for all parties involved. Justice doesn't mean that you get your way. It is that it's an investigation centered on truth, on evidence, and on facts, and nothing else. And that part is something that we can ensure. We can't ensure an outcome, but we can ensure that the process will be fair, it will be thorough, it will not be biased, it will not be the outcome by one individual person, but there are professionals that are taking account of all of the evidence, all of the facts, every step of the way, and following that process and doing it the same way every time. That's how we ensure justice.